Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay. Whoa. There we go. It might help if you actually press the right scene. Let me pull some yarn here. I need to cut this. Okay. Hi, hello. It's been interesting. There we go. That should be better. Okay, so Kraken. And funnily enough, the colors are showing up correctly on the stream, but not on OBS. Wow. Wow. That's all I'm gonna say. Wow. Let's see. Pattern. There we go. I don't have my rings. I don't have enough stuffing, I believe, because this little puff of cloud is all, I think, a desk. We shall see if I need more. At least I have everything else. So there's that. And the Nessie that I can hopefully start after this, I'm gonna do it with the same yarn. Because I have all of this. I have barely used it. Such a awesome color. I really want things made in it. Any more coffee? Is that it? One of those fingers, please. Why? That's 4. 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is one of my oldest crochet hooks. Let's see, is that even picking up on the camera? Sort of. Sort of picking it up right here. You see, it's a bit lighter color. It's not orange. Yeah, that's how old this is. I shows a yellow stitch marker kitty. Okay. This just follows the basic pattern until round 5. Got it. Then I don't even need to look at the pattern. Because this is starting the exact same way I do all of mine. Yeah, yes. Wow, I really need more coffee. Okay. Thankfully you guys couldn't see that. Wow, that was weird. Okay. There we go. Let's see, when should my next Switch payout be? Maybe in 3 months or so? My next payout? Thankfully, you guys cannot see the bot in my chat. There we go. Let's see. At least my coffee is drinkable warm. I'm starting to think Pattern actually used the same yarn. Or something extremely similar. Yeah, they must have used something extremely similar. Okay, round 3. But first, coffee. I also have some monster saved. And I did in fact catch up with Halo Season 2. And I am so sad it's over. That ending bow. Just wow. That made so much sense. People claim it's a very strange cliffhanger. Don't believe them, they just don't understand the ending. I did. And before this TV show I knew nothing about Halo at all. And I still understood the ending. As someone who has never played any of the Halo games or read any of the books, it was a great TV show. But I assume it's the same as the World of Warcraft movie. If you've played the game and read the books, it's not a good movie. At least, in my opinion. As someone who has played World of Warcraft since 2009, I did not like it. Mother, who doesn't know anything about World of Warcraft, loves it. Yes, I am in fact ending on the right stitch count. I had to be sure because of the yarn. This yarn creates a bit of an illusion. You see stitches where there aren't any at all. I had to count a bit extra just to be sure. this is the same yarn I made a baby dino in. I actually still have him on my desk. This yarn is the same. And yes, I did give him a butthole. And yes, he does stand up on his own. But yeah, I'm making the Kraken and Nessie in this exact same yarn. I'm not sure why he's still on my desk, actually. That's a mystery for another time. Let's see, now it was just that, okay. And then after a stream, I'm gonna dye my hair. Because I will have an hour free before I need to make dinner. Which gives me 30, 40 minutes for the actual hair dye. And then some 15, 20 to wash it out. And see if it turns my hair the color I want. Because I had to go with a different brand than my usual. And no, I am not impressed by that. Because the store usually have my standard brand and they haven't had it in weeks. Annoying. And the only other store that has it is the mall, and I am not walking 30 minutes in this weather for hair dye. And I am not taking the bus either, because that takes even longer. Oh yeah, this will actually be correct. Nice, nice. I was starting to think I had the stitch count wrong, but no. I am ending on an increase, so it's not wrong. There we go. Okay, what next? Pattern. Oh boy, I'm gonna need... let's see... Okay, 4 rounds. Going around. Let's fortify ourselves with some monster. It's my new favorite. Of course. Okay, now I just need to go round and round and round. Like I said, it's gonna be a baby Kraken. Very baby. The book did claim this was the quickest, or one of the quickest patterns in the book. Which is what is making me hope I will have time to list start Nessie. Yeah, I also need to check a tracking website. Because zero fucking tracking on my yarn works. My favorite tracking app, dead. The tracking app that is for the actual company that sent the yarn doesn't work. The tracking website of the company doesn't work. The yarn website tracking sends me to the aforementioned website that does not work. So I'm gonna have to go to a semi-sketchy website that is kinda hella sus to see if that can find my package. I'm hoping I will get it this week, but due to the weather, probably not until next week. But I still want to see the tracking, you know? I know where it is. Because it's being sent from storage not that far away from here. Like if I had a car, I could have taken the car about an hour and a half and pick up the goddamn package myself. That's how close-ish it is. It got shipped out on the 1st. No tracking has worked. So it's time to bring out a hella sus website tracking. That I am quite sure is selling information to China and Korea. Even though I have ordered within Sweden and the package is being shipped within Sweden. That's how hella sus that website is. I'm gonna be forced to use since nothing else works. Normally not this bad though. Okay, 2 more. So maybe I have enough stuffing. Pattern also says 9mm eyeballs. I am unsure if I have 9mm left. It is one of my most used sizes. I use a lot of 6mm, 8mm and 9mm eyeballs of the standard black ones. So I am always running out of them. Thankfully I did recently find a random ass bag of 6mm. Which means I can make small frogs again. And also other small critters. Just a few years ago I made a bunch of small frogs. Multicolored with glitter. With some Hobby Universe yarn. I did sell them all, but that was the only thing on my table that sold. But it also meant I completely ran out of 6mm eyeballs. I had 1 eyeball left after that. So it was both good and bad, because they were the cheapest things on my table. I was selling them for $3. They don't take a lot of time or yarn. Like if I really lock in, I can probably have one of those frogs made in less than half an hour. So yeah, I sell those for like $3. And that was the cheapest thing on my table then, and the only thing that sold. So yay, I got things sold, but also none of the things I actually wanted sold. Oh no, wait. At the very end of the market, I sold one of my Hello Kitty resin keyrings. Those I sell for $7. Because they also don't take many things to make. Okay, and this was the last single crochet round. Great, time to focus again. Also need to dig out some eyeballs. See if I even have 9mm. Oh boy. Okay. Four decreases. Oh, that's how you get the shaping. Ah, okay, that's pretty brilliant. Okay, so 2, 3, 4. This is a pattern from a book, by the way. Let me see. It's from A Crochet World of Creepy Creatures and Cryptids. I have it as PDF because me and someone else bought it together, so we each paid half. And then when she moved, I gave her the physical book. And in return, she scanned it for me and put it as PDF. So depending on how you think about it, it's either illegal or not, because we did buy it together. And I'm only using it for personal use. It's not something I'm gonna share to anyone else, no matter what. If someone wants it, I'm just gonna tell them to buy the book. Because that's what we did. We bought it together, physical copy, each paid half. So we both had ownership of it. I gifted her the physical book when she moved, because she now lives 4 hours away. And instead of me having to buy the book again, she made it into PDF for me. Which she didn't have to do. I mean, I would have bought it. I probably will buy it, just to have it as physical book anyway, so... I do that with all of the PDF books I get gifted from people. Well, most of them. I do have 2 or 3 books as PDF I was gifted by a designer I don't support, so. Okay, slowly taking shape. I can see it. It's starting to there. There you can see it. It's tilting backwards that way. Like that. Which makes it really strange because the pattern says to put the eyeballs on the front, which is the side where the decreases are not. But judging by the tilt, my eyeballs would have to be here. But my decreases are over here. Oh well, we shall see. It might fix itself. Okay. 2 done. Okay. Yeah, this would be weird if I put the eyeballs where the patterns are. Then I would put the eyeballs right here. But it's tilting that way. I think I'm just gonna put the eyeballs where I want them. Please and thank you. Would be so weird. It was a really good choice with the yellow marker, by the way. You can clearly see it. And I think I almost went with a blue or a green. I was so tempted to go with a green cat marker. The Nessie will be more difficult than this one. This is pretty straightforward. Like you make the head body, that's one piece. The tentacles will be crocheted in one piece too from the body. Absolutely cracking, yes! Kinda, sorta. Hi. You know, I am prepared for you. Drew is right next to me. I am prepared. Okay, 3 done. No idea what you're referring to. Sure. Dork. No idea at all. Not sure how you even get so much points. Let's see. It doesn't feel that cold now because, well, outdoor jacket indoors, and I have my thick sweater vest underneath. Let's see. -1 Celsius, cloudy, feels like -17. Fuck right off. Yellow warning for snow and ice. Wow. I would say it's not that cold. I did sneak an extra few minutes in bed though, because So you're saying it's not too cold inside that you don't need extra warmth? I always do. I'm very prone to getting frozen. Like, I've been considering rewriting that song, Let It Go. I mean, I've already rewritten it once. Like I said, I was prepared. I was prepared. I have Drew. He's so like so squishy. I promise he's fine. He's fine. But yeah, I've been considering rewriting Let It Go. Be about a frozen moth. I've already rewritten it once to be about needing to buy cat food in a snowstorm a few years back. I haven't recorded it, but I did sing it for myself. And it did match up very well. Okay, we're soon at the tentacles. We have another 3 rounds. How's you doing? Hopefully not cold. Not everyone is prone to being frozen like I am. Like a light breeze makes me cold, so... Yeah, this will be interesting. This will be a bit smaller than I thought, too. I was expecting it to be a tiny bit bigger. But maybe I'm just crocheting unusually tight. The yarn is so dark and I don't want any stuffing to show through, so... Don't mind me. No chance of that this time of year? Lucky you! They're promising us more snow. And I need to go out on Saturday, so there will be no stream. That's gonna be interesting. It's the 40th birthday of an old friend that I've had no contact with, basically, for about 8 or 9 years. So I have no idea who she has invited. And I'm quite sure I will have 0 things in common with anyone. And I am very sure I will be the only goth. And yeah, that will be this Saturday. At the exact same time I was supposed to be streaming, between noon and 4. Let's see, will this be the last or do we need one more? Evening tidying up? Yeah, probably. It do be that time where you should have already been in bed. Actually, kinda hard to crochet with Drew. He's very cute, but he's also in the way. He is very lucky, he is so cute and wishy. Now let's put that away. Yep. I saw that. That was very fantastic of you. Let me count these. Counting, ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Wasn't fishy at all. Oh no. You're lucky I like you, or I would have told you to clam up. Don't try and win animal puns with me. It doesn't work. I will win. Yeah, you know, once I start, it's like the tide. It goes up and down. But it will come. You kinda just need to put your teeth into it. Okay, now we need eyeballs. After this. Eyeballs, and then we can start on tentacles. Hi. Gladly stop. Well, giving up already. Okay. Eyeballs. Let's see if I have any 9mm. I'm tired and can't spell. Can you sit on my desk without falling? Okay, barely. If I don't touch it, it will stay. Which makes punning harder. Yeah, you just need to shell them out. Oh, hello. Yeah. There we go. How's you doing? Getting caffeinated, I hope. I'm about to look for some eyeballs. Do you even have any 9mm left? Oh wow, I actually do. Wow. Okay. Are these even 9? They look very small for being 9mm, not gonna lie. Or maybe I can use those. Do you want an angry Kraken? My brain refuses to spawn any new puns. Do you want an angry baby Kraken? Because I saw that I have 9mm teddy bear noses. That's what I usually use for angry eyeballs. You know, let's do that. 9mm. Let's do that. I need to find the right backings. Now for the other box of eyeballs, where I have all of the backings. Well, if you take a nose and you turn them, and I even do this. See? You get angry eyeballs. That's teddy bear noses. And I'm guesstimating it's those. Maybe. Maybe that was the third compartment. Second? No, that's definitely not the right one. Maybe... no, not that. What about these tiny ones? Come here, you. Is it you, maybe? No? Squeedle yourself. Ah. Okay. Yeah, that was definitely not the right. I'm gonna try and find the right backings. So for only one sort of fit. The rest is... unless I just put them on and burn the eye posts. Yeah, you have a good night. And thank you for dropping by. Really? Why doesn't any of these fit? I have 10 different backings. Somehow none of them fit. Oh, this one again. Oh, maybe. Okay. Maybe. Okay. I'm gonna try it with those. I might have to burn it anyway. I do need to cut some of, let's see, what's that one? There's some pieces sticking out. Go. How's the eyeballs? There. Okay. Okay, there we go. So according to the pattern, I would have to stick the eyeballs here. Yeah, how about no? Because it's tilting backwards, so... Where was it? Between rounds 12 and 13. 6 stitches between, okay. So that was 14 we just did. Wow, that's very far down. Holy shit. No, they really are that far down. Wow. Okay. That's super far down. Let's see here. Yeah, you are clearly the top. So yeah, here. So if I put you there. Come on. Get in the hole. It ain't that fucking tight. Okay, and then 6. 1, 2, 5, 6. Oh, that's adorable. Okay, it was such a good idea. That's adorable. Just look at that. That's adorable. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to burn those eye posts. Just that's so close. Can I even get in there? Okay, yeah, I can just about get around that. Got it. Okay. I'm thinking I might burn them. They're feeling kind of flimsy. Okay, let's see. Do I have a working lighter? Does this one work? Or is this the one that doesn't work and that's why it's on my desk? Let's find out, shall we? Oh, you work, okay. Ouch. Perfect. Now for the second one, I'm going to have this lighter on my desk to cool off. Because it was on my mouse mat. Trying to turn it so I don't burn anything else apart from that. Let it burn, let it burn. There we go. That should definitely stay there now. Yeah. They ended up exactly where I wanted them. If I squished the head from the front, that is adorable. I'm so happy with them. I'm probably gonna end up doing more of this. In different colors. Okay. I probably don't need to stuff yet. I mean, it's just the tentacles now, that's just going around. And then you have to make an extra piece that you put slightly inside. So, it's no use actually stuffing now. In the next round, we'll be making the tentacles. Take your time and read each step carefully. Let's just start with the pattern. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 6. Wow, he got some long ass tentacles. Bractastic indeed. Okay. No. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Come on. Give me some yarn. Yeah. Okay, then 9 and 10. We should have 5 left. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Okay. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Even more interesting because of the yarn. Get in. Yeah, okay, what now? Okay, so keep the immediate next stitch from the body. Stitch beyond it. Is that gonna be that one or? So am I skipping that stitch? Is that what you're saying? So each tentacle is one stitch with one skipped. Is that it? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, yeah. But I don't quite like that. That means I'm gonna have gaps there. But I suppose since you're making a different separate piece and plugging the hole, I suppose you could use that extra skipped stitch between to do sewing on that, and that would hide the gaps. That's probably it. That's probably it. Okay, so skip that. Tentacle here, skip that. Tentacle there. Skip, tentacle. Skip. Tentacle, skip. Tentacle, skip. Tentacle, skip. Skip. Tentacle, skip. Tentacle, skip. Okay, yeah. I just had to count the second time to be sure, but yes. And 1, 2, 6. Okay, he's gonna be adorable as fuck. Also gonna need more coffee soon. I am starting to see the bottom. So we are almost committing a coffee crime. Live on Twitch. Let's see. Okay. Maybe I should take a short break now. It has been an hour. We have gotten a lot done in an hour too. I guess the book wasn't lying when it said it was one of the fastest patterns in the book. This is actually the first one I do from the book too. I basically saw that pattern in the book when I was going through it. And I had this yarn right next to me. Because I had actually started to do my green Dracula hair in this. So I had 3 rounds done on that. But I saw this yarn. I saw the pattern. I frogged those 3 rounds so fast. I'm just gonna start this next tentacle. Go. Okay, we have 2 tentacles done. He's gonna be the cutest little baby. Ooh, if I get this yarn in other colors. You probably can't buy this exact yarn because this was one of the Hobie Halloween ones that sold out so fast. But if you look at the Hobie Tea Time line, they have a very similar to this. I think this is just a darker version of that. If you want similar enough yarn to this, you can just look at the Hobie Tea Time and Tea Time XL line. I, however, am gonna grab more coffee and also go pee. So BRB. There we go. Crafting. There we go. I also had to put on more coffee and talk to mother. Put in a new roll of garbage bags in the bathroom. All of the things that couldn't apparently wait until after stream. Okay, can you stop spinning? Right round, baby, like a record, baby. Which is even more appropriate since it is a baby Kraken. See here. Yeah, now I'm kinda tempted to set aside some money and buy some of that tea time yarn that is similar to this. I can make a whole bunch of baby Krakens. Unless I make them in this green that I have so much of it. Okay, I'm gonna just move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't actually expect this to go this fast. But I suppose if it's something that you really want to do, it do go faster, even if it is the first time you do the pattern. I also wonder if we have a raid target. Even though it won't be any use for me to raid someone because I'm gonna have to go right after and to dye my hair before I need to make dinner. I don't really like to do raid and run, it feels so rude. I know a lot of people like doing it, but for me personally it feels a bit rude to raid and run. It's just a me thing. Okay, go. Can you tell I'm used to making chains? One of the chokers I've done. Ooh. Hello, there's an idea. I could make a winter choker using this yarn and make it a dragon scale one. Maybe I could recreate this one with that yarn. And because this yarn is so thick compared to the almost fingering weight I used for this one, it would be a good size for winter time. And I wouldn't have to wear a scarf every time I go out. I would probably have to change the amount of starting chain. But I could maybe make it work. Huh. I do have plenty of this yarn. I have barely used it, and it is... let's see. It's 200 grams, 580 meter. That's 634 yards in one of these. So I should have plenty to make everything I want to make with it. And still have leftovers. Because this dude is not taking much yarn. Like at all. I think in total he takes just slightly more yarn than a flyball. Counting the eyeballs and wings. It is not much. Yeah, something around that. About the same yarn as 1.5 flyball. Okay, let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5. One more stitch. Oh yeah, next episode of High Potential should be out. Ooh. My evening will be good. It will be so good. But then I'm gonna have to wait a month for the next episode. Which means I'm gonna have to find something new to watch. I suppose I could catch up on Secret of Skinwalker Ranch. I don't even remember what season I left off on when I found other shows. Because I started watching Reacher. But then I stopped because it got too weird after the first season. Like the kind of weird where you're just sitting there thinking, why the hell did you do this instead of that or that? That kind of weird. So I stopped watching that. I suppose I could rewatch the first season. I do that with Criminal Minds because I pretty much only like the first 3 seasons. Then it just sort of repeats itself. So I stopped watching it. And I didn't like the new characters. I suppose I could do that too. Come on. Or I could go very, very far back and rewatch original Biker Mice from Mars. Always a classic. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, after Spencer and Prentice left, it just wasn't the same. It wasn't the same show. It was like they didn't even have the same writers or producers or anything left after those two went. It just felt off. Like something shifted the entire show. Oh, I couldn't. I gave up after season 3. No, wait, I saw 2 episodes of season 4. Oh yeah, he's fantastic. But I also think that he is based too much on Grissom from CSI. It's a bit too much like Grissom. You can tell Grissom influenced the writing of Ross's character. Seven, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, that was the last stitch. Or was it? Feels like there should be another stitch here, but also not. Done. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Wait. Okay, hold on. This doesn't look right. Why does that look so weird? A wall? Okay, you know what? Let's do it the easy way. Let's frog back a bit. Can't get past a million words of fat on it. Yeah, there's that one too. Let's pull back quite a bit here. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Okay. Now let's see. Because that did not look right in any single way. Ooh. E. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Okay, now we're supposed to have 5 left here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. There we go. Now it looks right. So what the fuck did I do wrong? Which is always a good question. No matter what. Yeah. I have no idea what I did wrong, but now it looks right, so okay. Gonna love this yarn. I have these all over. We. Oh, hello. Thanks for the check-in of the making of a angry baby Kraken. He's getting tentacles. And yes, I did use noses as eyeballs. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I did use noses for eyeballs. Yeah, you gon' cuddle. Let's see, what time is it? Okay. Oh, we should have time to start the Nessie. Hopefully, maybe. We still need to make 3 tentacles, stuff it, and then make the bottom piece and sew that on. Let's see here. 2, 3, 4, 5 more season. Come on, get in. It ain't that tight. Thank you. Okay, keep that going there. Eh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tentacle, skip, tentacle, skip. Okay, yeah. I want it to look right, so I'm being very careful with the safety counts. Just to make sure. Coffee. But yeah, maybe I really should make a dragon scale choker with this. Now I'm thinking, can I make it in time for the party? Maybe. It's a big ass maybe. Because I do want to finish up the Hornet plush from Silk Song. I have her head and cloak already done. I just need to do the body. But I do want to finish up her. Because she's looking amazing for just being a head and cloak. I want the rest so I can get her off my whips list. The only reason why I haven't done it yet is because the body is all black. And it's really dark here, even with the lights on. I keep putting it off, because it's also kind of small details. There we go. And the last thing I need is more projects. Well, more long-term projects. And the Dragon Scale Choker is kinda long-term project. If I do nothing but that, it will take me easily 6 hours-ish to make one of those. Which is why I have only ever made one. Which is the prototype I just showed. Get in. Okay, last tentacle. Well, stop curling around my finger. I know you love me, but still. Stop it. I also kinda wanna make a snake in this yarn. Because it is, you can see here it's self-striping. So that would make a really cool snake. And I've actually never made a crochet snake. Fun fact, I've never made a crochet snake. The closest thing I can come to a snake is a knitted caterpillar I did when I was 12. And I think that later burned in a fire. And I was really happy because I hated it. It did not look good. Because we had to use colors the teacher chose. And because I have the unfortunate thing of being born in a female body, she gave me all pink. And one pastel purple. I was really happy when that thing burned in a fire. Oh, one more stitch. One more stitch, then half doubles. So yeah, this yarn, I should have enough. I should have plenty to do this, Nessie, and the choker, and still have yarn left for something else. I might make a mushroom. I'm kind of thinking a green mushroom with a black body. So the mushroom cap is in this. I'm kind of feeling that. Alright, I did it wrong. It was half double, not single. God damn it. I need more fucking coffee. Ugh. Okay. Now slip stitch here. And then we can actually tie off this. Wait, do I need to leave a tail here? When finishing the last tentacle, finish off. Okay. Okay. So I can cut without leaving a tail. Got it. Still gonna give myself a tiny bit of tail. But yeah, that is the base of the Kraken done. Which means that now I can actually stuff it. Oh my. Not quite Kraken butt stuff, because it's technically shoving the stuff in his mouth. Wait, does that mean he's devouring the stuffing? Asking for a friend, that friend being me. Because I mean, we're shoving it into his mouth. So, yeah. Does that count? I'm also wondering, again, if I have enough stuffing on my desk for this. I might have just enough, actually. Depending on how firm I want him to be. Depending on how firm I want him to be, this might be enough. Oh, I do see some more stuffing poking out here. Underneath Hornet's cape. I'll put it there. You'll see some more over here. Come here. There we go. Found some more stuffing. But yeah, this is Hornet's cape. And I have her head on my desk right here. So yeah, I need to make her body. And also try and find my black felt for her eyeballs. I'm actually gonna start with this one. See if this will be enough. I can't stuff it too much because I need the separate bottom piece that's gonna be sewn on here. Well, I could do maybe that much more. There we go, that should be enough for now. He's so fucking cute. I already want like 5 more, and by 5 I mean 50. Might have to actually do what I said earlier and get some of the Hobie tea time in different colors and make baby Krakens. Because this is freaking adorable. I mean, he's pretty much done. He just needs the bottom piece. But yeah, other than that, he is actually pretty much done. That's adorable. I'm so happy with him. Okay. I'm gonna stop touching him inappropriately. And make that bottom piece. Come on. Okay, now my lighter should be cooled down enough. Yeah. Let's check my inventory in Eidolon actually. Okay. Huh. Okay. Can I maybe use... No, you... Ooh, that's a lot of dust. Nice. Wait, does that mean I can finally... Hell yeah. There we go. Now I can go back to the pattern. Okay. So, pattern does say that this is smaller than the opening, so that's gonna be fun. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's probably why it's not made in one piece. Because this bottom piece is smaller than the actual opening. Because otherwise you could actually make it in one piece. And it would be a no-so Kraken. I can probably fix that though. I might. If I make more. Most likely when. I can most likely fix that and make it no-so. It really shouldn't be that hard. It's not that much smaller though. Let's see, give me those. Give me a long tail end for sewing. Probably too long, but whatever. Okay, how much smaller is it? Yeah, it's really not that much smaller. So what I could do is that let's see, so after you have done the last tentacle and slip stitched it down, you could just go on the inside and do one single crochet and one decrease all the way around. And that would give you the same circumference as this one. Yeah. Then decrease all around, leave a long tail, thread the needle inside the stitches and cinch it. And that would give you a piece like this, but already on, so it would be completely no-sew. Okay. Which makes me wonder, why didn't the designer do that? That's just weird. Why add an extra step of sewing that separate piece when you can just do that instead? Okay, let me just... Yeah. Okay. Are you really getting stuck in yourself? Thank you. One... and... two. I'll cinch that tight. But yeah, that's weird. Why do it like that? I'm gonna use that tail and this extra stuffing instead of cutting it. Okay, now this one. I'm gonna let that end be like that. It's gonna be on the inside anyway. Yeah, why make an extra piece when you can achieve same thing and have it be completely no-so? That would make it go faster to make too, which would be awesome if you are making these to sell. There, because I want to start back there. Okay, yeah, here. Probably way longer thread than I need, but that's fine. Okay, so each stitch in that extra piece have two. So it's one stitch in the rest of the body. That translates to two stitches in that, okay. Yeah, if you do it like I said, that's... yeah, you could make it completely no-sew then. Some stuffing poking through here. My needle got caught in some stuffing. Ugh, go back down. Down the hole. Okay, really? You're gonna be difficult? There we go. Yeah, the whole thing of adding this extra piece is... strange decision? I mean, it does look good. Not gonna say anything about that. It's just strange. If you can make it no-sew very, very easily, why don't you? This is a very unneeded step. I would have been done with this by now, actually. If I had made it in one piece. Oh, and also, if you make it no-so, like I said, that means that the bottom opening would look even more like a mouth than this does. I think I might need to stuff this a bit more. Maybe? Maybe? Actually, no, not really. Because you do want it to be slightly indented. Oh, Maybe I will not stuff it more. Come on. Thank you. My imaginary kingdom for a tapestry needle that is actually sharp. Holy fuck. Too bad you pretty much can't buy sharp tapestry needles here. Because child safety. Even when it's not a child thing at all. We're gonna have to look on Amazon. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did go in right there. What? No, okay, that was the tail end. Okay. I didn't shove that in good enough, apparently. Get back in there. The Kraken is fine. No need to call Peter or anything. He's fine. I'm just shoving my fingers into him. And the needle. But he's fine. I'm gonna need to cover that. That piece of stuffing that got stuck in a stitch and refuses to go down. I'm gonna need to cover that with a stitch. Okay, so if I go there and then go there, okay, that should... Oh yeah, go. Also got the added bonus of actually securing the thread too. Okay. Go. Thank you. There'll be no getting stuck on your own goddamn self. I am not done with that thread yet. Go. Okay. Now that one cannot be seen. Perfect. Make that right there. I do not need to knot that at all. It is so wound up. But it's gonna be more of a display piece than play piece, so whatever. Okay, there we go. Just gonna recurl the tentacles. Okay then. There we go. Fully done. Okay, there. Now we have focus on him. Yay. Yeah, we have a handful of baby Kraken. Adorable. And we have now a bit less than an hour to work on Nessie. But before that, I am gonna go and pee. Because that means I have more room for coffee. There we go. Might help if you press the right button on the microphone and not press next to it. Okay, let's see if I can find that Nessie pattern. It's from the same book. I just need to, find it. I think it was near the start. Ah, there it is. Got it. That was the fins. That was tail. Ah, there. Head. Found it. Wait, which eyeball size? 9mm again. Okay. I think for Nessie I'm gonna use normal round ones. So I have an angry baby Kraken and a happy baby Nessie. Okay, let's do a safety count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you fuck up the start, you fuck up the rest of the project, so always do a safety count. Even if you think you have it right, do a safety count. Alright, I need to pull up that YouTube stream. I can lurk over at her place. I'm gonna have to pull the sound though from my phone on that account. Since I'm gonna dye my hair after stream. That means I won't be able to wear my headset, and I have all of my sound through my headset. I'm gonna pull up her stream after this round. I'm gonna need to charge my phone anyway, so I'm not worried about the battery drain from running Twitch and Wi-Fi. So I'm thinking maybe I'm gonna do as much as I can on Nessie now. The last 45-ish minutes we have left. And then next week do the rest, maybe? Go then the live is even live. It is Wednesday. Maybe if I search for her? Huh, okay. Seems like I don't have to piss about with that. Let me go on her Discord and check. Is there anything? Nope. Okay. Fine. Eh. There we go. I have Hornet's Head at the moment covering most of my taskbar on Windows. So yeah. Because I didn't put the head back underneath the piece of fabric where it usually lives. Okay, where were we? Round 4. Interesting. Wait, how the fuck is that supposed to be? What? That... Yeah, that doesn't add up. God damn it. I have another of those mysteries. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that does not add up any fucking way at all. How do you go from... Okay, hold on. Hold on. We have done that and done that, so we should be at 12, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes. That has got to be a typo. Because we have 12, so if we do 4 single crochets and an increase, that you cannot do 4 times around this and have 4 stitches left. And have that end up being 16. That has got to be a typo. It says 4 single crochet increase 4 times, 4 single crochet, ending up with 16. But I only have 12 stitches. What? I'm not crazy, right? There is no way this works. I have 12. I'm supposed to do 4 single crochets followed by an increase 4 times. And end with 4 single crochets. And have 16. All of those stitches do not fit within 12. Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4 increase. 1, 2, 3, 4 increase. And then I have 2 left. Ending with 14. I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, yes. That is a typo. You cannot do all those stitches within 12 and have it end up being 16. So, hold on. What I'm gonna have to do to make this be 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. If I do 3 single crochet and an increase, I end with 15. But if I do 2 single crochet and an increase, I end with 16. Okay. I'm gonna do that. It's not what the pattern says, but it will make me end up on 16. One, 2, increase. 1, increase. 1, increase. Then 1, 2, and increase. And that gives me the 16, the pattern that I'm supposed to be having. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yes, okay. Then it says 6 single crochet increase 4 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, yeah. I think now I'm gonna have to do supposed to be ending with 20 after this one. So if I do 4 and increase, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, so I need to do 3 single crochet. 3 single crochet and... Oh, I found an error in the pattern. It's another one of those how the fuck. And it does not work. The pattern has too many stitches for the round. And so does the one following. Hope you had a good shopping and lunch. Okay, I'm gonna do this next round while I still remember how I worked it out. And then I'm gonna screenshot those 3 rounds and send you, and you will see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. That's 4 and 5. 6, 7, 8. Then increase 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. Yeah, then 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, yeah. The pattern is wrong. There's defo an error in the pattern. But I fixed it. I worked it out without spending an hour, like last time. I worked it out. Yeah, okay. And then Discord. And where are you? You are there. Yeah. This one isn't quite as freaky. This one is just plain wrong. It just plain does not work the way the pattern says. The pattern have listed too many stitches for the actual round. That one is just plain wrong. But I worked it out. I did math. But I got it to work. But yeah, that round 4 is completely wrong, which means round 5 is also completely wrong. But if you fix those, the rest of the pattern makes sense. It's just that 4 and 5 that are wrong. Oh, well, number 4 is wrong, which means that number 5 is also wrong because of that. But number 5 on its own is not wrong. It's just wrong because 4 is wrong. Okay, how many? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, we need 6. I'm gonna need a calculator as my row counter. I need 6. Yes, exactly. But I fixed it. I figured it out. If you do 2 single crochets followed by an increase, it works out. So round 5 is then 3 and an increase. And then everything works. But yeah, that's the 4th one. There are way too many stitches. It's like someone copy-pasted, yeah. After you fix round 4 and round 5, the rest of the pattern looks to be correct. I don't see any issues with the rest of it from here on. It's from a book. A very popular, big book. Yeah. Basically, it's from, what was the name of it? It's from A Crochet World of Creepy Creatures and Cryptids. So it's not exactly a no-name book. It's a big, actual book. Oh, it is. It's super adorable. Basically, I have it as I explained it earlier in the stream. I have it as a PDF because me and a friend bought the physical book together. So we each paid half. And when she moved 4 hours away, I gifted her the physical book to take with her. And she scanned the entire book into a PDF for me. Since we each had paid half anyway. So that's how I have it as PDF. Yeah, I mean, it was already paid for. And it's for my own personal use, so... And I'm not exactly the person that will share something like that. I will just tell people to buy the book. So I saw nothing wrong with doing it. So yeah, I have that book as PDF. But I will eventually buy the physical book. And hope that this error is not still in it. At least the Kraken didn't have any errors. This is the head of Nessie. By the way. Yeah, I did not expect an error that huge. From a book this big and popular. So they might have fixed it. That's then. Okay, we have 3 more rounds left. At least I hope they fixed the error before reprinting. I'm gonna have to see if I can actually find the book in a physical store. I don't think I can, but... Any update of your parcel? No! Oh! Speaking of, my phone just bleeped at me. Apparently I can pick up the yarn now. I have had no tracking updates at all, or working tracking since the first. And just as we were talking about it, my phone bleeped and I can pick it up. Yep. Yep. I'm just gonna make sure that they actually sent it to the correct place. See where and how you can pick it up. Okay, yes. They did in fact send it to the gas station. 15-minute walk away. Good. You know what? I know I'm interrupting the last half hour of the stream, but I'm gonna ID myself. So I don't have to have my ID card when I pick it up. There we go. Because now there is just a QR code for them to scan. And I can just keep that up and turn off the internet. Oh, hello! You're out of Twitch jail the last half hour of the stream. Nice to see you! So yeah, when I do buy the physical book, if that error is still there, I'm gonna have to doodle in the book my corrections. I have so many corrected doodles in one of my oldest and first crochet books I ever bought. It cost me $25 US. I bought it in 2007. Let's just say I have made so many corrections to the patterns and additions and just quality of life changes on it. Maybe I should write down the name of the book and which part of the Nessie pattern that has error. Because that round 4 does not work at all. That's trying to squish in, what was it, almost 20 stitches? In 12? Somehow? No, more than 20 stitches. It tried to squish in on 12. I wonder if I can somehow edit the actual PDF I got. Okay, we have I think this will be the last single crochet round before we start decreasing. At least we got the baby Kraken done quick. And that pattern had no errors at all, apart from the placement of the eyeballs. I wonder if we can actually get the head done on frame. Okay, now I don't need the calculator anymore. Go away. Okay, just to be sure. Let's do some more counting here. Just to be absolutely fucking sure. So, let's see here. The first decrease round. Let's see if that one works. Because remember, we have 20. We're decreasing down to 16. Let's see if the pattern is correct here. Yep, that's correct. So yeah. Round 4, and therefore round 5 is completely wrong. But after you fix those, the rest is correct. Okay. And now one single crochet round and eyeballs. And then we have 3 rounds left after this. And then the head's done. That's between round 4 and 5. 5 is just between. Okay, so they are really forward on the head. Okay. Okay, and it was 9mm again. Like I said, I'm gonna use the round ones. So I have an angry baby Kraken and a happy Nessie. Let's see, what's those backings? So I'm gonna need a lighter again. Come here. Really? Why are you... Oh. Okay, did I have to cut any lights on those? No. Okay, let's see here. Two, 3, 4, 5, so I need to go there. And then 5 stitches between. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's gonna be there. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's more like there. Yeah, it looks like a snakehead. Cute! It looks like a snakehead. If you squish the bottom and puff up the top, it looks like a snakehead. That is fucking adorable. That is the cutest thing. Okay. Now we need to... turn this inside out. I promise Nessie's fine. Do I need to burn these? Can I pop them off with my fingers? If not, then I don't need to burn. Ouch, okay, no. Okay, so there's no way I can pull those backings off. I suppose I could burn them anyway. I don't often burn the posts, but I suppose I could. Just a tiny bit. Fire in the hole. Yeah, come here, you. we go. Okay. Get in. Fine. We'll go. Okay. Let's see, what's the time? Okay. So we have 3 rounds left of the head, and then I'll be ending. Might have to start stuffing now. The next round will make it very tight. It's over this little piece here. Left over from the Kraken. Okay, come on. That away. Be careful around the eyes, but don't push them in strange ways. There we go. Do a tiny piece more. Okay, I said tiny, not quite that much. It kind of looks like a fish at the moment. Might do something with that. I do want to design more small critters. Might use this to make a fish. Come on. Okay, so one more round and then cinching it up, and then we are done. Might stuff a bit more. Let's see if I can fit in all of this because it's very, very squishy. More squishy than I would like it to be. I think I'm gonna be doing the head and neck very firm, and then the body kind of squish. Nothing is so expensive. Have you looked at any office supply stores online? Because that's where I found mine. I found mine on the office supply store that supplies like preschools and such. I got a, was it 5 or 10 kilogram bag for $30. I think it was a 5 for $30. Most of those websites will sell to private too, not just to companies. It's worth a check. Otherwise, Amazon also have some stuffing cheap. And Hobie too, actually. Not exactly cheap on Hobie, but a fairly good price for stuffing. But yeah, I mainly look on office supply stores for my stuffing. And even if they don't say anything on the website that they do sell to non-companies, send them an email. I did that for my first one. I sent them an email just saying, hey, I'm a crocheter and I do a lot of small stuff and would like a big bag of stuffing so I don't have to constantly buy it. They said, yeah, sure, you send an email with your order to this person and we will ship you it. I must drop the head. Yeah, it would be time to end. I'm gonna save this, I'm not gonna tie it off or anything. Because I might need it to sew the head onto the neck. Even though the head looks like a fish. Like I said, I might design a fish based on this head pattern. Just look at it. That's a fish body. That do be a fish body. So yeah, just even if their website doesn't say it, just take a chance. Email them anyway and ask. Same if you need a large supply of notebooks or pens for any reason. Yeah, we got Nessie's head, and we got a full baby Kraken with angry eyeballs. So yeah, I do believe that we will be continuing the Nessie next week. And also, like I said earlier, no stream on Saturday because I'm going to a party where I will most likely only know 2 people and have nothing in common with anyone, and will also probably be the only goth. But I will be streaming as usual on Sunday morning. So there is that. Did I type that correct? Discord, below yonder. Instagram for the baby Kraken and Nessie head is right there. I will now go and dye my hair. And will hopefully end up with an orange similar to Ishigo from Bleach. Which is what I mostly get when I dye it with blonde. I will post pictures in Discord. But for now, stay warm, stay safe, because reasons. I'll be seeing you guys on Sunday morning. Bye.